welcome back to my channel, and today we'll be talking about this new code I created using the Arduino board and LED RGB and 3 resistors and 3 supply switches. And when you start the simulation, it looks like this. Okay, so when you turn on the slide switch, it changes the color of the RGB LED, and it's just a very cool code, a very simple code to do, and I'll be explaining it right now. Okay, so first you want to go into your codes and you want to type this in. This code will be in the description below. But basically what this code is doing is it set the variables. So in slide switch 1 equals 2, in switch 2 equals 3, and then we move on here. Int green LED equals 8. And what this is basically doing is that it takes the number of what the slide switch and where the LED that is in for the red, blue, and green, and it puts the numbers in there and it sets the variables. Okay, now for the void loop, what this is doing right here, it is setting. I mean, for the node, for the void setup, it is setting the inputs and outputs. So we know that the switches, the slide switches, are inputs. So what they're doing, they are inputting code into the Arduino board. Because when you when you switch the slide switch, it gives input into the Arduino board to know that something is about to happen, to turn on the RGB LED. Now for the output, the LED is on the output. It is outside. So when you do the slide switch, you're inputting a code inside the Arduino board, and it makes it to go out onto the LED. So it's an input into an output. So it goes in and it goes out into the LED. Now for the void loop, which is the most important part, this is very simple to understand. It is a if and else code. If the digital switch 1 is high, then the green LED is high too. So basically what this is saying is when you turn on the switch 1, the green LED will be turned on. Or when you turn off the switch 1, then the green LED will be turned off. And it's doing this for the blue LED and the red LED. Now this is actually a harder. Well, it's actually a simpler, and this is actually a simpler code, but there's a one that is more complicated and a little bit harder to understand, but it's very shorter, and it's more short. So it looks like this. So this is what you have to write, and it's doing the exact same thing, but in a different variation, different code type, but different code type. So you do digital write green LED, digital read switch 1, and what this is doing is basically the same thing, but in a different variation. And as you can see, it does the exact same thing. So when we start the simulation, we can see that it actually like turns on changes the color of the RGB the same way as it did before. Okay guys, that's it for my video. Thank you guys for watching, and the code will be in the description. Bye.